suits. Two girls, big suits. Oh. Oh. Naturally. Chitty ching ching. Bada bing, bada boom. Collard greens, sweet. Everything's on me. Hey. Naturally. Everything's on me. Oh. Collard greens. Yum, in my tummy. Yum, green juice. Toast juice. Collard greens. Collard greens. Everything's on me. Naturally. Collard greens. Titty ting ting with the bitty ting ting. And she's in a little skirt. Itty ting ting. Oh. A little ting ting. Everything is a little collard greens. Okay, I think just taking a quick audit of where we landed. Okay, you got 0%. Death on your mind? Death on my mind. Yeah. Dad's memorial was this weekend. Yeah. I think I had held on to some weight and gravity up until the memorial because I was still thinking about him a lot, planning for it, talking to my mom and my brother about it a lot, talking to other people. Like we were just actively, he was still in my life because of this thing that was happening, and then immediately it ended, and it already felt like a huge shift down in how much we talk about him and like how present he is and stuff. So then I think I started freaking out. Yeah. And then I started getting angry at people. I was like, you just show up for this thing and then stop talking about him. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? And then I think I'm struggling with like the permanence of it ending. Yeah. And now I'm not thinking about, there's no communal thinking about it anymore because the memorial is over. Yeah. It's like, but there is going to be other opportunities, you know, to remember him. One, you're going to remember him every single day. Yeah. Like I still remember my dad every single day, and it's like going to be 6 years this year. Yeah. Two, like family member, like some people will just have thoughts about him and share it with you. Yeah. Like that happened. I didn't even know your dad, and I was still thinking about the memorial and like what he could have been like. Hearing all the people share their stories, like it gave me also inspiration, like through the stories. I didn't even meet him, and I felt how inspirational he was and how big he was, and I was like, whoa, like that honestly made me want to do like lock in at work this week because I was like, holy shit, like I don't know, like it's something to believe in. In Buddhism, they actually like recommend that people think about death and be around death and work with people who are dying as often as possible, because that will inform how you live actually in like a very beautiful way, a meaningful way. Like in Western civilization, they teach you to be like afraid of death and you don't talk about it, and it's not part of the culture. Yeah. But really, like you want to make it part of the culture. You want to talk openly about it, because then you can have the right priorities and like, you know what I mean? Like have a gratefulness towards life every day, and that in itself will make you have like a good life. Okay, I think I don't know. That's why even after my dad died, I think the biggest priority I had was to make sure all of my relationships, all my friendships especially, all of my relationships are like taken care of, and like I really put an effort to make sure everyone knows how much I love them and how much I like care for them. So just because like that's like the best thing you can have in life, you know, is like really good relationships, so that when you die, like those people felt your love and your care. And like, even if you die, it's still there because you gave it so much. When are you gonna get on the ground, do you think? He's gonna come and be in your life forever in some way. Memories, even just like things you notice and you're like, oh, whoa, Dad would have loved that. Yeah. I think even like things in your life, like happening, like big changes, I always think like, oh, like, I think my dad had something to do with that. Yeah. It gives you peace. Yeah. That he's still in your life and actively contributing to it. For sure. And that you still are like even post-death, have this relationship with him. There's a whole chapter dedicated to how do you take care of the person who died even after their death.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that, it sounds kooky because it's like, what do you mean you take care of the person after they're dead?
It's their energy.
But it's their energy.
Yeah.
It's like, you keep talking to them. Like, do things in service of them.
Yeah.
Like, do their favorite things. Think about them when you do their favorite things.
Yeah.
Donate. Like, try to embody, like, the best parts of them in you. And in that book, it talks about how that is things you can do for that person after they died. And that's still good. And I think it relates to what you were talking about, which is you still feel that your dad is like looking over you and doing things for you.
Yeah, for sure.
So then I think the idea of like wanting to do things for them also feels good. So it's not just like
it's a relationship.
It's a whole relationship after they died.
Yeah.
And then that made me feel a lot better.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
He's a 10, but after every joke he makes, he goes, like the air horn noise.
Can it be any noise? Like,
no, it has to be the air horn. Like, it's like,
okay, probably like a 7. He's a 10, but he is an active Disney adult.
4.5.
Really? Okay. I think that's like a 2 for me. Are you kidding me? You're a grown man, grown up, and you're like Disney's it. It's scary.
Like 2 and 1 for me is like they abuse you, kind of. Like it's like he's a 10, but he like hits you when you drinks alcohol. Like it's really bad, no? Like Disney adult is a few steps above that, no?
Okay, I think we need to a little chit chat. He's a 10, but he drinks bottles and sucks on popsicles like a toddler would. So he wraps his whole mouth around it, like, and he does the same thing with popsicles too. So that's how he needs to drink his water.
He's an 11.
I thought our relationship was built on honesty.
He's an 11. Because I drink water like that, so.
That's a 2 for you. That's a 1, maybe.
Compared to abuse?
My 1 and 2 are not abusive. They just are like...
What? So you like that? They're higher on your spectrum? Okay, he's a 10, but when he's on the treadmill at the gym, he dances on the treadmill.
Oh, that's 10. You're not picking good ones.
I don't think I understand this game.
I don't think you get this game
I think I'm just describing things that I do.
Yeah. And you're testing to see if I'm going to be like 2. To gauge what I like. He's a 10, but he farts out loud. Like, if he has a fart or a burp, let's put there burps in that, he has to do it out loud. He says he's like, better out than in, like Shrek. And he says that every time.
How often though? Once a day?
Whenever he has a fart or like,
But how often?
Burp.
How often would you fart, do you say? Like every day.
Wait. How many times do we fart each day on 3? 3, 2, 1.
He's a 10, but he has this amateur talk show, variety show thing with his best friend who's a similar race as him, and they wear like ill-fitting clothes for some reason, and they don't really understand the game or they don't plan for the episodes every week at all, but it has got a lot of heart to it.
There's a flaw. Okay.
It's got a lot of heart to it, and they think they're gonna make it real big and make it on SNL and stuff.
Oh, naturally. Chitty ching ching.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I also think...
Okay, calm down, Sally.
Get me out of here.